This time we are in beautiful Sundarpatan and the Indian subcontinent. So we're going to be finding two different animals, the water buffalo and the Bengal tiger. Now, since it's the afternoon or early evening, the time will be right for Tibetan fox to be drinking. But we're going to be going for some dangerous game, water buffalo and the Bengal tiger. So, let's just start by finding some water buffalo. Because, you see, water buffalo, they're very, very easy to find, unlike the Bengal tiger. Bengal tigers, there are like 16 of them. There are probably 8 males and 8 females. Now, let me show you about the tigers here. I only found a few tiger zones, but they only turned out to be females. Okay, Bengal tigers, they drink from 0400 to 0700 hours. And water buffalo, they drink from 1200 to 1500 hours. So we're like in the start of tiger drink time, water buffalo drink times. See if we can find any water buffalo. I'm pretty sure there are not going to be any water buffalo at this lake, but still. Now, Sundarpatan is not one of my favorite maps. I mean, it's a good map for hunting black buck and water buffalo. I mean, at least I find water buffalo and black buck hunting better than Parque Fernando. Okay. Let's see where we can find the water buffalo. Okay, we just started at about 10:30 and we're going to be live streaming till about 1:30 in the morning. We're going to try to shoot as many water buffaloes as we can. And hopefully, and I do mean hopefully, we might be able to find us a tiger. As long as it's a male tiger. But we're going to leave the females alone because, you know, I really don't want to shoot any females. Because as herd management works, the males only respond as males and the females only respond as females. Now, I seriously doubt we might find water buffalo at this lake. They're probably found in the lower side of the lakes. So, yeah. Now this is actually the very first map where you'll not be able to find. Now this is actually the very first map where a DLC animal actually gets the Grade 1 rating, and that is the Himalayan tahr. But we'll do a dedicated live stream for the tahr ASAP. Okay, there's no buffalo drinking at this lake either. But we can try down here. Because when I was out hunting in Sundarpatan, we found like Tibetan fox and blue sheep. But anyway, and speaking of blue sheep, we just heard a call. Now, Sundarpatan was the newest map that came out in June 2024 last year, because in June 2023 alone, they only gave us one map. And the reason why they gave us one map the past 2 years, and it's most likely because they've been very, very busy working on brand new animals, including the tigers. And at first, I had serious doubts they would add tigers because they were an endangered species. But anyway, as I mentioned before, we're going to try to find as many buffalo or tigers as we can. If we don't find any tigers or buffalo, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to find more buffalo than tigers anyway. Now, Sundarpatan is not the very first map to host water buffalo. They were originally added for Parque Fernando back in 2018. And there was another buffalo species that was added next to the Cape buffalo and the plains, European bison. I almost said plains bison, but there's European bison in Hirschfelden. Now, I have not yet announced what the next live stream for tomorrow is, but I will give you some clues. Okay. All right. Okay, there's okay, there's buffalo over here. Now, as I mentioned before, there's plenty of water buffalo in this map. And we found us a really nice bull. And there's another bull. But neither one of them are diamond potential, which is unfortunate. Alright. Now the water buffalo do go aggressive just like the the Cape buffalo. So that makes them the most dangerous herbivore in Asia, next to the Asian elephant. Alright. Let's see what else. Let's see if we can try to shoot this buffalo. Alright. Hard shot. And I'll grab a defensive weapon with me just in case one of the buffalo decides to become a hero. It doesn't look like the buffalo are trying to fight back. Now we're probably going to try to get up at 4:45 and see if we can try to find us a tiger. Because tigers, they can only be found in the middle of the map. The middle and southern tip of the map. But we're going to try to find one. I guarantee it. But you know what they say, you won't find tigers, tigers will find you. And if my dog becomes alert, I'm going to get my binoculars and see if I can find a tiger. If it's a male, well, we can go ahead and shoot it. At least with this. I call it my special buffalo gun. Okay, so none of them, well, as you probably may have noticed, the King 470DB Zenith is my special buffalo gun. So that's why I'm going to call it from now on, the buffalo gun, which is very useful for shooting buffalo. Cave buffalo, water buffalo, wild yak, bison, tigers, lions, it doesn't matter. For bears, it's just too much for that gun. So that's why I go for this, for the bears. And moose. And sometimes I do a little, and most of the time I do some long range hunting when I do some buffalo hunting. Especially water buffalo or Cape buffalo. But anyway, let's keep looking. No buffalo. I don't see any buffalo. Okay, there's no buffalo at this. Uh-oh. Time to get my buffalo gun. And it's a mythical too. Alright. I'm ready for you, pet buddy. Come and get me. Tisk tisk tisk. Whew. Man. Look at the horns on that bull. Whew. I'm not sure he's gonna make diamond, but let's see. Yep, as I suspected, he didn't make the diamond. But, yeah. I can't believe I shot him in the jaw, but I had to make a follow-up shot just in case. Now the... Uh-oh. Did I just hear another one? Oh, no, you did not. Oh, no, you did not. Are you trying to avenge your brother? Okay. Come on, buddy. I got a gift for you, and you're going to join your brother in just a little bit. Yeah, tigers are more quiet than the water buffalo when they go aggressive. Because water buffalo, they just stampede like hell. Anyway, the diamond rating for the water buffalo is 167.54 in case you're looking for it. And its total rating is 9 legendary. Hopefully I find us a bigger water buffalo to add to the lodge. I can always rely on the buffalo gun. Now this is only unlockable when you go to Vahanga Savannah, and you're gonna have to start grinding for some animals if you're gonna buy a gun like that, because a mission is required for the Cape Buffalo mission. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can try to find more water buffalo at this lake. Aha! There's some water buffalo over there. Okay, the horns on that buffalo are very, very small, so we're gonna see if we can find us a really, really big bull. Maybe a 9 legendary. Yeah, the water buffalo are the most dangerous herbivores in the game, next to the, let's say, Cape buffalo. If the Cape buffalo are dangerous in Vahanga, then water buffalo and wild yak are more dangerous in Sundarpatan. I guess there's no such thing as a gentle herbivore. I mean, not when you see buffalo around. And by the way, they've also been remodeled. Which is why I'm very happy that there's a new map for water buffalo, because I was getting fed up with hunting water buffalo in Parque Fernando. I mean, the puma's not my problem. They just charge at you like crazy and not giving a shit. Yeah, they just don't give a crap. Okay, there's no hard shot for this one. But we got him perfectly. Uh-oh. Oh, you want some too, huh? Okay. Okay, cow. You asked for it. Heh. Dropped her where she stood. And speaking of bison, there's been rumors going on social media that the Plains bison could probably be the next great one. I'm not so sure, but we could either have elk or mule deer be the next great one. Maybe grizzly bears? I mean, grizzly bears, yes, please, because I really want to hunt something even more dangerous. And if you do make the grizzly bear here the great one, please make them more aggressive. Please. Or, in general, just make all bears aggressive. Yeah, we got a long shot on that. Let's see if we can find some more water buffalo at this lake. Now those tiger drink zones I found, they're mostly females. And literally the first thing we saw were the water buffalo. At least coming down to this, at least being sighted from this lake. Okay. Anyway, I think we're probably going to... Okay, after this live stream, I'm going to announce where we're going to go next for our hunting in the hunter called the Wild. Now, since we're already in Sundarpatan hunting for tigers and water buffalo, I bet you cannot guess where we might go next. I want to go for the level 6 because the level 6 is a lot bigger. Let me go ahead and reload my special buffalo gun just in case. Alright. We're gonna sneak up on him. Oh, there's more over there. Easy, boy. Or we could just take that one because this one's a bit closer. Heart shot. Okay, we got this one, but I'm not so sure if we made that shot. Oh, yes, we did. Alright. We got him in the heart. Okay, let's see how he... Okay, he's medium. Let's track him. Double lung shot. Let's try to shoot as many water buffalo as we can, and then maybe later on we're gonna try to find us a tiger. Maybe like a male Bengal tiger. And if we ever see one around here, we're gonna try to shoot it. Okay, you probably might have seen a black buck before, and I've already shot a couple of I've already shot one piebald black buck before, and we got us a level 4, but we're not shooting any because two reasons. One, my gun's too big for them, and secondly, we're only searching for tigers and water buffalo, just for you guys. Just in case some whiny Brad wants to say, "Hey, we need to hunt tigers." I mean, I'm gonna hunt tigers. Okay, we're nearing the end of water buffalo drink time, and just for you guys, I will see if I can find us a tiger, because tigers drink from 0400 to 0700 hours. And just like that, we found some more water buffalo. Now, since this is the Indian subcontinent, we're not actually in India. This is actually set in Nepal, and this is actually the second map set in Asia next to Medved Taiga. Okay, we know there's more water buffalo over there, but let's try to bag one from over here in this string zone. And there's more water buffalo over there. And I don't see any big bulls around. I guess with all the cows, we shot plenty of them. But we need to find us a nice bull. Uh-oh. Here we go. That's one for you. Oh, you want some too? Oh, out of ammo. Sit still. Yeah, we shot. Oh, yeah, that's a dead zone pressure. I don't think the water buffalo are going to come back here for a while. But we're going to try to shoot a tiger if we can find one. Okay, double lung shot. And there's a cow. And another bull. Liver. Yeah, one time I found a tiger somewhere up here. But then again, we probably won't find any tigers around here. But maybe we're going to try to find at least one tiger. Maybe there's a tiger drinking over there, but we're gonna probably won't be able to take any chances. Okay, there was still a water buffalo, and they're alive. Yeah, that water's too deep. I really wish they would at least let us cross the water. Let's see if we can find us a tiger up here. If there's no tiger up here, we'll down here. Let's see if we can find us a tiger down here. If not, then I'm sorry. Okay, let's see if we can find us a tiger here. If I spot a tiger, I'm gonna try to shoot it from a distance. No tiger here. I'm gonna search around this lake for any signs of tigers. Maybe like tracks or dung. I mean, not all tracks lead to animals, but they do, however, leave dung. If the droppings are fresh, your games are close by, but if you find older droppings, the animal's long gone, and you need to find a more recent trail. Lesson learned from that Parque Fernando warden. Looks like the sun's about to come up. I'm gonna try this lake and see if there's any tigers. Hopefully another male will respawn and I can get to that one. This is actually my favorite part of Sundarpatan. The music is just so beautiful. Yeah, we're gonna try to search this lake and see if we can find this tiger. And if there aren't any tigers in that lake, we'll just check the smaller lakes. Starting with this one. We'll probably check this lake down here for a tiger, and then we'll search on the middle lakes. We've already shot enough water buffalo. Let's see if we can find us a tiger or two. I mean, the sun's about to go up anyway, so let's see if we can find us a tiger. Now, the main thing about hunting tigers is you won't find them, they will find you. Make sure you have the dog. The dog will sense if a tiger is nearby. Yeah, they were probably feeding somewhere. I mean, I know I shot a couple of tigers in that lake. I mean, one tiger at least at this lake. Maybe it'll respond there. They're very, very hard to find. Alright. Nope, no tiger here. Let's check down here, see if there's a tiger over here. Not so sure if we'll ever be able to find the tiger, but we can't be too sure. So that's why we need to at least try to find as many as we can. There's like 16 tigers, 8 males and 8 females, and only one will appear as a diamond, if we can find one. And during the previous updates, tigers will now take longer to respawn. And that's why they're very, very difficult to hunt. But the snow leopard's actually pretty hard to find. And it's actually very, very rare. They just like to hide up in the mountains. But we probably will not be able to hunt snow leopards for today because, you know, they're very, very elusive. The most elusive cats in the world. Okay, there goes the Himalayan tar fleeing. But we don't care about that right now. We're looking for the tiger. Or better yet, the tiger might be looking for us if we're making too much noise. Or it could smell us. Hmm. No tiger on this lake. Let's just keep looking for more. Maybe at this lake? Well, we can't be too sure, but let's give it a try. This is probably the very first, the very first outpost we go to when we start opening up to Sundarpatan. Or is it Sundarpatan? I mean, yeah, I really heard a Barasinga at that time. Yep, there's Barasinga over there. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they feed from 0300 to 0600 hours. So we're not worried about the deer right now. I mean, we will be as soon as I complete the challenge. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. Finally, our very first tiger. Alright. Let me go ahead and get him, and boom! Take that, Mr. Tiger. Well, we found us a tiger. I told you we found a tiger, but the odds of finding a tiger are like 0 or something, like, are like 25 out of 100. But we finally got a tiger. Very first tiger for our live stream. I knew I had to check that big lake, that tiny little lake up there. I knew. Now the diamond rating for tigers is 57. But he's pretty small, but I want him to come back as a diamond so that way I can add that diamond to my collection. He's beautiful. Alright. Okay. Now, let's try check this lake over there here for any other tigers. Alright. So, I knew I had to check on that lake to find a tiger. I knew it the whole time. I mean, I was thinking the tigers are only found way south in the Tarai region. But they can also be found in the Pahad region, but not so much in the Himal, but not really in the Himal. Yeah, I want to see if there's a tiger at this lake. Because most of the time, tigers in general, there's only one drink zone for the tiger. And of course, we only got like 2 more hours until this live stream ends. And hopefully, we might find us a diamond tiger. Now, odds to find a diamond tiger are 1.1%. They're harder to find, but the more we shoot, the more it'll respawn as a diamond. Now, because tigers are on the brink of extinction, I kind of feel bad for shooting them, at least in the game. I mean, tigers, they're one of the rarest and most endangered animals in the world. They're mainly hunted for their coats and perhaps conflict with farmers, which is a big problem. I'm glad we finally got us a tiger for this live stream, because like I said, tigers, they're not really that easy to find. They're very hard to find since, you know, and this is mostly because of poaching and conflict with farmers. That's probably one of the reasons why it's hard to find a tiger. But you can find tigers in zoos. I mean, at least for observing, not shooting. Unless you're planning on taking a photo of it. I mean, taking a picture of a tiger from a safe distance is a lot more appropriate than shooting them in general. And it's estimated that there's like 3,000 tigers left in the wild. Alright. Okay. Hmm. Nope, I don't see any tigers on that lake. Yep, there's no tigers at that lake. Wonder if I can find tigers at that lake. I mean, odds of finding a tiger up around here are really, really low. Just as anywhere else. But anyway. Anyway, let's just try to brave this out. And hopefully before 0700 hours we'll get us a tiger. And if it's already up, we're gonna go back to the outpost and try to sleep till about 0445 or 445. Ay ay ay. Sometimes I don't even understand what I'm saying. That's why. Okay. We're gonna try go to this lake, and if it gets to like 6:45, we'll just go back to the same outpost, get some rest, and go back and retrace our steps. Or we can even go back to those rivers and see if we can find more water buffalo. Or maybe those lakes for more water buffalo. Yeah, I don't think that tar should be worried because the gun's too big for them anyway. And that same applies to the blue sheep. Okay, we better hurry. Odds of finding a tiger around here are very, 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 very low. But we're gonna try. A woolly hare's been eating. Yeah, this is what a blue sheep looks like. Oh, got a warning thumb from a hare. And there's our first hare sighting. Okay. 20 more minutes. We better hurry. bitten fox. That face though, it just makes me feel like it's just trying to get, it makes me think that it's very, very boring of us to ignore it. But anyway, we got 15 more minutes before the drink time ends. Let's see if we can try to find us a tiger. Fingers crossed for another tiger. Okay. And we almost got our sighting of the tar. Kind of bummed that they don't have a drink time. Hopefully they can fix that. Okay, 10 more minutes. We found water, but only one question remains. Will we spot a tiger or not? Doesn't look like it. No, I don't see a tiger drink zone anywhere. Nope, no tiger around here. I was sure there were tigers drinking here. Because they're very, 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 very elusive. Alright. Let's get some rest here. And then we're gonna check out that other lake for tiger signs. Okay, let's just try to get some sleep. And then we're gonna check this lake for any tiger signs. All right. Okay. Oh. Tara, they just make sounds. It sounded like a woman screaming. Not like a mountain lion, because mountain lions, they actually have like a lower scream like a woman, but much more vicious. If you hear a woman screaming in the woods, don't try to get closer to help it, because there might be a mountain lion in these woods.
Thanks for coming all the way here to meet me, Boo Boo Bear. I just really missed you. Oh no, that was my shoe. That was my other shoe. I have some extra shoes in my bag. Say, Uncle. I thought he was our dad. I know, it's Brian. He's your girlfriend.
Bluey stole its theme song from Mario. Now I don't know much.
Okay, let's see if we can try to find us a tiger. Now, I guarantee that we won't find I guarantee that we'll find the tiger. But odds of finding the tiger are 1 out of 10. Oof. I mean, we did find one, or rather speaking, it found us. Let's see if there's anything on this lake. Okay. So far, I don't hear him growling. I don't see them. I don't hear a growl. Hmm. No. Nothing there. Oh! I hear it. I hear a growl. Oh, we got a tigress. We got a tigress, y'all. I knew I heard a tiger growl. There's a tigress over there, but we're not going to shoot her. We're just going to leave her be. Okay. Will she pounce me or will she keep circling me around? Let's find out what happens. Okay. We're okay for now. We know where there's a tigress. Come on. Come on. You want a piece of me? Come on. Look at her. She's just stalking. This is why you should get a dog. Oh Lord, look at that. It is so... Oh my God, look at that animation. Imagine getting yourself lost in the jungle and this cat finds you. Wussy. She was a pussy cat. She was like, oh, screw this, I'm out of here. Anyway, let's see if there's any tigers. Because I know there was a tiger on that western half of that tigress. But anyway, let's see if we can find another tiger at that lake. Hopefully it comes back as a male. Please be a male. Okay. The good news is I survived another tiger attack. The bad news is the tiger ran away, so she was a dang pussy cat to begin with anyway. Thanks to he was able to scare away the tigress. No, excuse me again. Yeesh.
I'm here, Stitch! I'm here! There he is, over there! Holding you! Let it get away! Trouble as usual, I see. That's right. A diversion point!
Alright. Let's see if there's a tiger around this lake. Well, no tiger around here. Maybe we'll shoot some water buffalo over there. And maybe there might be some water buffalo over here as well. And maybe we'll just check around here for a tiger. Yeah, my tiger hunting is a little shorter because, you know, we only shot one tiger because odds of finding a tiger are very, very low.
Coin collector.
Alright. Wish me luck. See if I can tiger around here. And then, but if we don't find any tigers before 6:45, then we're gonna go back to some water buffalo exterminating.
Why you should use Whatnot for sourcing new finds. I was looking through some live auctions on Whatnot.
In today's video, we're going to talk about the elephant in the room, the whole tariff situation, and as it pertains to import action figure collecting. I'm going to do a quick recap of the whole tariff situation, let you know of my own personal experience dealing with these crazy tariffs, and we're going to open up some figures while we're at it. Let's jump right in. Back in April 2025, after a long back and forth, the U.S. imposed a 145% tariff on all goods from China. It didn't matter where the goods were shipped from. If they were made or primarily sourced in China, the tariff applied. For us import collectors, we all know a lot of the figures we love are manufactured in China. When I first heard the news, I was concerned, but honestly, not as much as I should have been. All of our favorite Japanese figure retailers like Hobbylink Japan, Anime Export, Hobby Ginki, Good Smile, Ami Ami, and more advise collectors to either pay for shipping on their current in-stock orders or ship out everything they had in their private warehouses before the tariff really kicked in. Just 2 days after this warning, retailers suspended shipping to the U.S. via international shipping services like DHL, FedEx, and some Japan Post options. The only shipping option left was EMS. Any orders that already paid for DHL or FedEx shipping.
We got us a buffalo. Hmm. Yep, there's a buffalo here. Here we go. Come on, you. Come on, you big bully. Come on. Yeah, they don't kill as much as the tigers do, but... That's a nice shot. But... Yeah, the buffalo in general, they don't... They do take away as much of your health, but not... But they don't deliver on one quick kill before... What the tigers and lions do. I mean, I really wish they would add... I really wish to make bears more aggressive, because the bears in this game are nothing but wussies. They just rear up, give out warning calls, and run away. That's my big disappointment.
We're still honored and shipped out, but every retailer had the same serious warning. Here's Holiday Japan's, for example. The customer is solely responsible for all additional duties applied to packages as a result of international shipping regulations in the recipient's country. HLJ shall not be responsible for any additional duty or related charges imposed by these regulations. So basically, we were on our own. How did this tariff mess affect me? I got cooked. I shipped a massive private warehouse package from Hobbylink Japan right after the international shipping suspension using DHL. Tracking showed everything was moving fast and smooth. Scott, I got a notice from DHL saying I had to pay an import duty on my package. Before I could see the fee and pay, I had to submit a ton of verification info to DHL. Once that was done, I got the invoice. My package was valued at $803. That means $803 times a 145% tariff equals $1,164.35. But I guess DHL was a bit merciful and knocked off a cool 81 bucks, leaving me with a fee of $1,081.35. Good lord. I paid it and got my package the very next day. This whole situation had me shook, so I called DHL to ask how could I avoid paying such high fees in the future. The rep told me your duties were high because your package was valued over $800. Next time, make smaller shipments under $800 to take advantage of the de-minimize exemption. I think I'm saying that right. I was hurt.
No tigers drinking here. Yeah, I got a Bengal tiger drink zone, but it's still a female. I'm gonna try to... Oh yeah, that one's also a female. But I'm gonna try to find another tiger drink zone at these small lakes. I'm gonna start with this one. See if we can get us a tiger. Maybe another tiger or so.
But I was like, okay, let's test this out. The next day, I shipped 2 smaller packages from Anime Export. One valued at $215, the other $375. Just one day after my packages left Japan, the U.S. ended the de-minimize exemption. I felt like I couldn't catch a break, so I prepped my wallet for the worst. But, to my... I didn't have to pay a tariff on either of those packages. 2 on tariffs as negotiations continue. It's been an insane last few weeks for sure. Alright, so your turn. In the comments, let me know your tariff story. Have you had to pay fees yet? Did you cancel shipments because of tariffs? Share your experiences below. Alright, enough about the drama.
Okay, so we've got some tar resting. No tigers here. There's no tiger at this lake. Let's try down here. Alright.
Let me show you what I actually got from all this chaos. Let's dive into the unboxing and see if what I got was worth the tariff headache. So here we are, folks. Let's see what's inside the package that cost me $1,000. So, off the rip, I have a new lavalier mic system on, so hopefully the audio sounds good. I would like to do some live unboxings, kind of like in this style. So you guys let me know in the comments below if you like this style, you want a live unboxing like this. But let's go ahead and jump in. So, get this stuff out of the way. Lots of goodies already. So, first off, what do we have? We have SH Monster Arts. Rajon or Rajang, I don't know. People say this so many different ways and stuff, but very cool figure, but I absolutely hate fighting this monster on Monster Hunter. This, oh man, so irritating, so aggravating, right? He repositions and it drains your health, but still. Cool figure here, so that's one. Next up we have SH Figure Arts Toguro. Let's kind of zoom in here. We have Toguro in this, what, 100% form, so this is really cool. Also comes with a cool Yusuke face, so I do have the Figure Arts Yusuke as well, so you know, I love other things outside of kaiju and tokusatsu stuff, so had to get this big piece of the childhood. Speaking of tokusatsu, we're back to it. We got the SH Figure Arts Ultraman Belial Darkness Hell version. Now, I did not realize these new Hero Generation figures came with a lot of new accessories, so this one comes with the...
Okay, let's try this lake and see if we can find a tiger.
The body looks like it has a cooler paint scheme or paint apps on it. So yeah, had to pick this up. Now we're on to our more pricier items. So we have, we'll save the best one for last. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. We have the Kaiju Remix Series Window. So let's see if we can, let's go ahead and open this up right here. Let's have some fun. So we're going to pop this shipper out. Don't cut yourself. Get that cut off there. Boom. The Kaiju Remix Series Window. This is a very cool figure. Hold on, let me do this way. I think I have to rotate this, but yeah, super cool figure as you can see. Very nice. Again, a very nice vinyl piece, and also, you know, the Kaiju Remix series makes a lot of fantastic figures, but, you know, I haven't seen one in a while that I really love, because, you know, they got the Red King coming out. He looked a bit goobery, in my opinion. And then I was not a fan of the Zeton and the Belial, but this Wyndham's got...
Oh my god, I kinda feel sleepy. It's already past midnight, so...
most expensive piece in this box, and
we got like an hour 15 minutes left until we end this live stream. But let's see if we can find another tiger. Okay. Let's try this lake, because there may be a here. Yeah, just a rock. Oof. Yeah, there's no tiger at this lake. What about up here? I checked all over, but there's no tiger at this lake. Let me see.
What, in all honesty, made it all worth it. Right? We got the drum roll. Do not use blades to open, it says right here, so...
Watch the latest shows all in one place and get up to 6 accounts per household.
I'm going to have to do it, though. We'll be extra careful. This is a very, very special piece. Let's see if we can open this up without causing any trauma to the contents inside. So I'm going really shallow here. Real shallow cut. And I'm going to try to depot this open. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Did not cut anything. There's a nice piece here. But hey, Diego Doom, what did you get that makes it so worth it all? We have, take this out right. Hopefully the suspense is killing you guys. Take this out. Take this out. Boom. You guys ready? Voila. The Blitzway Carbonics Mazen Kaiser. I have been waiting forever on this figure. We'll see how.
Alright.
Man, I am super excited. Alright, now we got space. Boom. There we have it. The Blitzway.
Okay, we got some Neil guy, or as we Americans call him, the Blue Bull, but they're actually cows. Oh! Oh, 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 oh! There's a tiger nearby. There's a tiger nearby, guys. I knew I had to look for a tiger. Okay? Let's just sneak up on him, undetected, and see if we can nab us a tiger. Will he be a diamond? Well, let's see. We're just about 15 minutes left until tiger drink time is ended. Okay. And we heard a warning call from a tiger. Wait. Well, we found another one, but sadly, he's not a diamond. Okay. Lay down, boy. That's right, big boy. Come on. Gotcha! And down he goes. Up to that big jungle in the sky. Heh. Okay, so we've already reached near the end of tiger drink time, so let's see if we can shoot some more water buffalo. Look at those teeth. And those claws. Man. I would not want to have this cat in my house. What about you guys? Would you rather want a lion or a tiger or a common house cat in your home? Let me know in the comments. Tigers are very, very beautiful. They're cool animals, but sadly they're on the verge of extinction. Anyway, let's go over here and see if we can shoot some water buffalo. So that way we don't have to worry about scaring off any tigers. I mean, we're just gonna hunt water buffalo and but there's mostly water buffalo than tigers anyway.
Hopefully this is looking good on camera, man. This is super sick, super cool, and absolutely fantastic. This is really nice. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open up my smaller packages, and these are the ones I got from Anime Export that did not have any tariffs applied to them. So let's get those open. So here we have our two packages. So both these came from Anime Export. So let's start with the taller one here. And this first one we have, cool. First up we have our, I'm not sure what brand this is, but this is the, what, just a cool vibration stars, okay. The vibration stars, Orochi Maru.
Alright. Alright. Let's jump to 12:45. See if we can get us a water buffalo. I told you we was gonna find tigers. And odds to find a tiger are a 1 out of 10. Especially diamonds, they're the hardest to find. You just gotta keep shooting until they respawn.
Really cool looking figure. Can't wait to open this up and just kind of put it on the shelf. You know, I do like Naruto, so Orochimaru was one of the coolest villains. I want to say second. We're making stuff here, but and Sithum was Legion, or we're gonna save that for the ballers. I went on ahead and got my pre-order in and paid for it, because I paid for my pre-orders in advance. But yeah, I'm excited to have her. Hopefully, it won't be any crazy. Woo! But anyways, boom. We got Gamera, very cool box. Looks like some nice, like, ish. We have, Gundam. Griffith came back. I think the kid's name was Rickard. Slapped him in front of everybody. Right, so I know there's some Skull Knight revelations and all that kind of stuff, so I'll get caught up on it one day. All right. Zod is a big boy. Boom. No tariffs whatsoever. Who could it be? The cease. I was real misspelled. I get scattered in legends of Sobuchi start.
Alright, let's see here. I know there's buffalo around here. We're gonna oh my goodness. Alright.
Always trying to figure out a way to get these reviews out faster because the way I do things is time consuming, but it takes all that time to put out like the best quality I possibly can still. This is what I have, this is what I got in. So now
Yeah, let's just try to exit out and come back later. Let's just exit out of the game and come back to find Water Buffalo.
things up, I guess. As you can see, I got a ton of cool stuff. But what does this mean for the future of collecting? I honestly don't know. At the time of this video, some Japanese retailers have reinstated international shipping services only to suspend them again. Some are reinstating canceled pre-orders while others aren't. A lot is still up in the air. For me, I'm going to keep collecting because I love this hobby. But I will be more cautious with pre-orders, how I ship, and really think about how much I want each figure. I'm optimistic they'll reach some kind of deal and the tear situation will calm down. But I'm pretty sure prices are still going to go up no matter what, which is rough.
Now, I'm optimistic we're gonna find some Water Buffalo. Hopefully, they don't get spooked off like last time. I think the reason why they spooked off is because, well, we were a little too speedy. But we're gonna try to find some anyway. Buffalo, they're more easy to find than tigers, because the odds to find a water buffalo are 75 out of 100. For tigers, it's 1 out of 100. That same applies to snow leopards, because snow leopards are very, very hard to find. That's all I can mention.
Can't be paying higher prices and then we're still having issues with teeth, eyes, and other goofy stuff. My advice, buy what you really want and love, ship in smaller packages, and maybe set aside some funds in case you have to pay extra duties. That's my tariff experience. It was fun doing this kind of video and live unboxing. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more content like this.
Okay, so we got at least 1 more hour until this live stream ends. So we need to be very, 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 very careful. But we don't need to be too quick about it. Now, as I mentioned before, later I will announce what the next location we're going to be hunting in. But it will also be the last episode. Well, not the last episode, but we're gonna keep going for more Call of the Wild content. And eventually, we're gonna be going to a different game. You probably might guess where we're gonna go next, Monday, for Memorial Day. But I will I will go stream whenever we get started with this next live stream. And there's a water buffalo there. Let's just try to sneak up on him without spooking him. Alright. Looks like that black bug's trying to call for a mate. Okay, where's that bull? Okay, there he is. Let me try using the special buffalo gun. Uh-huh, we got him all right. It would be too far for them. I mean, just in case you're close. So let's try to keep going to any of these two lakes and see if we can find more water buffalo. Look at all those credits I've been making. Doing missions, grinding for diamonds and maybe diamond potentials and that sort of thing, you know. Going into Sundarpatan makes me think of a mix between the Jungle Book and Kung Fu Panda. You know, when you think of Jungle Book, you always think of the tigers. Kung Fu Panda makes me think of the snow leopards. And tigress in there too. Level 7. A level 8? That's a big one. Let's try to take him while he's on the move. I don't think we did too good on him. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was not a good shot on that buffalo. And I hope he's not. I hope he wasn't a diamond potential, because if he was, I'm going to start pitching the fit. Find him. Yeah, that was a non-vital hit. We kind of messed him up a bit. Oh, there he is, right there. And he was a silver too. About 3 points away from being diamond. But it doesn't matter now. I mean, we got a nice buffalo, even if we botched him. I'm not gonna get myself worked up just because that old buffalo busted my stripes. As old Baloo once told Shere Khan from Jungle Cubs. I'm not so sure if any of y'all remember this cartoon from that old Disney cartoon from the 90s, but you probably might figure out what I'm talking about if you can research it. And wouldn't you know it, there's buffalo over here. Let's see. Level 6, level 6. There's a lot of level 6s there. I'm not seeing any big ones. That's sad news. $129. This one's bigger. Yeah, I think this one's bigger. I want to take him. Yeah, this one's bigger. So 113 to 133. That's a big size buffalo. He might be a gold potential, but you just don't know. Level 7. Maybe I can take that one. Please come back as a diamond. Please. There it goes. Come on. And dirt nap. Okay, that was a level 3 cow. I thought that was another bull, but yeah, this kind of reminds me a little bit of the Jungle Book, and Kung Fu Panda combined. I'm kind of disappointed that there's no map based on India. I mean, it's probably against the law to hunt animals in India since a lot in that region are very, very endangered, like elephants, rhinos, and tigers. Big, big disappointment that it's not India. Because we could have got a natural home for the axis deer too. And like, why couldn't they just add the axis deer in Sundarpatan? That's just my big question. And the sandbar too, because they're found in the Indian subcontinent too. Track him. There we go, gold. Shot him in the scapula. The scapula tried to protect his lung, but failed the job. Let's try right over here and see if we can find more water buffalo at this lake. I know water buffalo might have been domesticated a long time ago, but these are wild water buffalo. Let's see if I can find me that big old buffalo. A big old... Oh. Maybe like a big old bull. The black buck can... Yeah, the black buck can mind its own business. And I'm happy that black buck got its natural home. But I'm kind of disappointed that there's no axis or sandbar deer to go with it. That same applies to wild boar, because, you know, those were three animals that I really wish would have come to Sundarpatan. Axis deer, wild boar, and sandbar. Those were the three animals that need to come back to their home. Well, two need to come back to their home from Australia and Patagonia. Wild boar needs to have its home here. And the wild boar should have been the next great one instead of Himalayan tar. That was my only complaint. As you can see, we have less than 45 more minutes until we end this live stream. Whew. To those who have watched my live stream, I would like to say thank you for joining in. And hopefully you'll get some really good action for hunting animals that we're actually preferring to go after. And there goes that same water buffalo that we scared off. From that same lake we shot the mythical and the aggressive male. Or perhaps we shot that level 7. Okay. Let's continue. And I was right. There was water buffalo in this lake. And we're downwind too. Okay. We got a level 7 male. It's a shame that he's probably not going to make it. It's a shame he's probably not going to make it anyway because horns are probably a little short. They're probably a lot shorter than most of the other. Probably a lot shorter than the mythical or the legendary. Ooh, there's a whole herd of water buffalo. They're very, 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 very easy to find. Not like tigers, though. Holy moly, I'm getting so tired. Hopefully, on 30, we're gonna try to get some good sleep. And maybe, just maybe, we're gonna try to at least plan another live stream. Ooh, that's a lot of water buffalo. Okay, there's another level 7, but I don't see a giant bull around here. Yeah, there's a lot of water buffalo. Black, brown, gray. Whew-wee. Okay, here's a... Oh! Oh my goodness! Do you think he's gonna make a diamond? Or will he troll us? Well... Wait. Oh man, I thought that was gonna be a diamond, but... his horns are a little shorter than that. But we found us some mythical. Whole lot of buffalo. A lot of them may be domesticated, but there are some that are still more adapted out in the wild. Ooh. Whole lot of buffalo. Sorry about that. Just need to take a quick screenshot. Alright. So we got us a level 7 with horns, and we got a giant mythical. Not so sure if we're gonna get that mythical, but we're gonna try. At least from a long shot distance. Whew-wee. No, I don't think we got him. But we do got an aggressive male coming through. Okay, big boy. You want to get me? Well, come on. Heh. Okay, this one's a diamond. I mean gold, but not a diamond, but he's a nice bull. Alright, did we get that other one? Alright. So, okay, we got 35 more minutes until we end that stream. Yeah, we saw huge. And unfortunately for the mission, I could not find an orange one or an albino. Like, wow. One big herd on this lake. I wonder if we made that shot, but let's figure it out. Alright, I hope we didn't botch that one. Okay, there's a tiny bleed rate. Okay. Alright. Follow the trail. He's not bleeding very fast. Okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, let's just try to exit it out and come back. See if we can try to get that 8 mythical before the live stream ends. I mean, we got plenty of time for that live stream to continue, but alright. Okay, he's still alive somewhere. And I'm not so sure we're gonna have... Yeah, he looks very, very far. It looks very far away from here. But we're gonna try to... Yeah, we couldn't find an orange or an albino water buffalo, unfortunately, to that guy. What's his name? Yeah. According to that guide, we're supposed to find an orange and albino water buffalo. Yeah, those are the wardens that we need to look. That are. Those are the wardens. Okay. We're gonna keep an eye on this clock, and it's supposed to let us know that we should be heading back. We shot 2 tigers for this live stream, but we mostly shot a lot of water buffalo. If you watched my previous stream involving lions and Cape buffalo, we massacred a whole herd with a bow and arrow. And after that, we managed to nab a few lions, taxidermize 2 lionesses to complete the trophy mount. And still, we did not get any diamonds from Verhanga nor Sundarpatan. Okay, we're probably not going to make it for the, make it to the slave for water buffalo in time, because, you know, the water buffalo are going to try to move somewhere else at the height of our presence. And the hares are fleeing. Let's keep looking for more. Well, wait. Did I just hear a tiger? Yeah. Now, it's gonna be less than 30 minutes until we end this live stream, and already we've heard a tiger give our warning call, but we don't know where. Let's see if this dun can help us. There was a black buck. And we're getting close to the end of water buffalo drink time. I'm just getting a little tired. I'm not so sure if I want to end this live stream early, but I want to keep going until the very end of this live stream. Oh. Okay, they're still here. I really wish that one of them would come back, because I really wish that they would come back. One of them would come back as a diamond. That's all I could find. A level 7. They're all crowded at this lake. Oh my goodness. I don't see that mythical anywhere. No, that's a level 6. Level 7. It's past the water buffalo drink time, but yeah. Yeah, I don't think I see that mythical anywhere. I mean, we already shot one of them that was aggressive, but yeah, there's just way too many buffalo, and we do not see that 8 mythical anywhere. Yeah, I think that one's gone. I mean, we didn't land a shoot on that guy. Uh-oh. But we got a mad bull. Ouch. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh, we just got massacred by a buffalo. Oh man. Whew. We just got our butts wrecked by a water buffalo. But maybe we can try to find us another tiger before we end this live stream. I mean, that 8 mythical is probably gone, but we're gonna try to get us a tiger before we end this live stream. Alright. 4:45. Eesh. This is like trying to get out of a maze.
Today is a great day outside.
No. All right. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can find us a tiger at this lake before we end this live stream. And hopefully our third tiger will be Diamond Potential. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just ate out in town. I mean, in case you're wondering, I've ate out with myself. As you know, I'm currently on a mandate, but anyway. Oh my god. There it goes again. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. I mean, I didn't know I was going to do that, but still, we're going to try what we can. Because we got about 15 more minutes until we end this live stream. This lake might have a tiger, and this one might not. Let's keep our ears open in case a tiger is stalking us. Okay, there's no tiger at this lake. That's unfortunate. This tiger scammed me. Maybe we could try to find one over there. Alright. If you enjoyed tonight's live stream, be sure to hit the like button. Okay. Yeah, those were gray-lag geese. They were flying away. Okay. Oh. The black buck knows we're here. Unless, of course, there's a tiger nearby. Okay. No tigers around that That side of the river. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, that's a black buck. He's a nice one, but sadly we're not going to be able to hunt him. I mean, I wish he would come. I wish he was a diamond, but my gosh, there goes a big one. Yeah, there's gray lag geese in this map. If you've been hunting in Rebel Tule Coast and South Sweezen Park, there's gray lag geese in this map. I mean, at least we got some waterfowl here. Let's see, Medved, and pretty much, ooh, there's buffalo over there. We got some, wait, did we just hear a tiger growl? Okay, we got about 10 more minutes left. Wait, where's the tiger? Wait, where is it? Where is it? Oh, we got a tigress this time. We got another wussy tiger. That tigress was just nothing but a big old wussy cat. Thank you, Rambo. Okay, let's check this lake down here, see if we can find us another tiger before the stream ends. Okay, fingers crossed for the tiger. Alright, let me see. Yeah, I don't think there's a tiger anywhere closer here. Okay. Right. I wonder if I can go back here and check and see if there's a tiger drinking down there. Because I remember I shot like one tiger at this lake. Fingers crossed.
Extra long pinky toe. I cast too many extra long pinky toe. I cast too many ears.
Catch the most good.
Oh, you'll be strong to the finish if you eat just minutes like Popeye the Sailor Man. Oh, you'll be strong to the finish if you eat.
Okay, so we got less than 5 minutes until we end the stream. But first, let's go see if we can get us a tiger at this lake. If we don't find any tigers at this lake, then we're probably gonna have to end the stream.